The secret behind the birth of numbers. As soon as we begin our day, we encounter numbers. When we open our eyes in the morning, the first clock we see already shows numbers. After that, we spend the entire day living with numbers. Numbers feel so familiar that we take them for granted. Yet, they have been an important tool that changed human culture and civilization. The appearance of numbers helped us distinguish ownership, made barter easier, and even led to the development of science and art. If we imagine a very long time ago, when the idea of numbers did not exist, the situation was completely different from today. A prehistoric human is looking at a herd of mammoths while preparing to hunt. This person does not know how many there are, but can sense the difference between many and few. So this person realizes that hunting one mammoth is easier than facing many, and decides that moving together with companions is safer. At that time, when people lived as wanderers, exact calculation was not always necessary. As time passed, human life began to change greatly. People started farming and raising animals, and they began to live in one place. Now they had to make sure that sheep, goats, and pigs were all safely inside the pen. So they began to pile up stones to match the number of animals, or carve marks on bones or sticks. This is where an important idea emerged. It was called one-to-one correspondence, where each item is paired with one other item. When there are 10 desks, we can match one chair to each desk. Then we can tell whether chairs are missing even without counting. In this way, simply matching items one by one helped us easily see when there were too many or too few. But as numbers grew larger, this method gradually showed its limits. Using marks or dots worked well for small numbers, but it became difficult to manage as numbers grew bigger. Also, to do more complicated calculations, people needed a way to express numbers that they could understand at a glance. So they began to change how they represented numbers. At first, they marked each object one by one. Later, when a certain amount was reached, they grouped them together and used a new symbol. In ancient Egypt, people used hieroglyphs to represent numbers. Numbers from 1 to 9 were shown with simple marks, while numbers like 10, 100, and 1000 were expressed with different symbols. But this method was not perfect either. As numbers became larger, people had to keep creating more and more symbols. Ancient Greece and Rome also used number systems that worked in a similar way. Another approach appeared as well. In the region of Mesopotamia, people used a place value system, where the value of a symbol changes depending on its position. With this method, there is no need to create a new symbol for every 10, 100, or 1000. It appears that this system was used in the Sumer region between about 3000 and 2000 BCE. However, this system was not perfect either. It mixed a base 10 system with a base 60 system. Most importantly, there was no number for 0. Because of this, the same symbol for 3 could be confusing to read. It might mean 3, 30, or 300. This problem was solved when the idea of 0 appeared. The Maya civilization used a symbol for 0, which brought the place value system much closer to completion. After that, humanity continued developing more convenient number systems. Eventually, the numbers that people all around the world use today became established. These are the Hindu-Arabic numerals, created in India and spread through Arabia. However, these numbers were not accepted easily at first. In medieval Europe, there was strong resistance to this new number system. Some elites strongly opposed it because they wanted to keep calculation as their own special skill. But change continued. Hindu-Arabic numerals made calculation much easier and more efficient, so they quickly spread among merchants and accountants. With the development of printing technology, these numerals eventually became firmly established. Today, we use numbers very naturally, but behind them lies humanity's long effort to count more accurately and calculate more conveniently. Numbers are more than just simple symbols. They are one of humanity's great inventions that have helped us understand the world, create order, and build civilization.